defended by Freak. Patterson dishes to Carroll. Again, Toronto.
You know, I think when you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kickout's the only choice.
And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one. Toronto trailing. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. There's 48 seconds left here in the second. Out to the wing. Carroll, no one around him. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Cleveland's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Freak hits it from three-point range. Now it's a 5-point Cavalier lead.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
Irving passes to Freak. Out to Smith. Feeds to Freak. Tries a three. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 5 assists tonight. From deep. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far.
Thank you, Kevin.
And we're set to get started. The star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Patterson is the... And we welcome you back to the Eastern Conference Finals here on 2K Sports. Raptors trail by 11. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So on the floor for Cleveland. Freak in a 2-guard. J.R. Smith out there with Kenneth Faried. Then there's Tristan Thompson, and it's Irving in at the point guard position. Now here's Freak. DeRozan defending. Freak dishes to Faried. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Irving misses.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hander. And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Irving kicks to Freak. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Irving passes to Freak, and he slams it one-handed.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that
For the Cavaliers, Smith comes in for Harris, and Freak subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
Yes!
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, Kevin, Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team. He laid out the X's and O's and told them, we're still alive, guys. We've just got to work together, trust each other, and play our backsides off. Kevin, we'll see if they've got enough in the tank to get over the top.
Thank you, Doris. And Toronto making a change. Valanciunas is checked in, and they go to the intentional foul.
What a game for LeBron. He has 23 points and 3 denials. He's had great awareness out there, exploiting those passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And Clark, it's as if he's been a step ahead of everyone else out there today. And no mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion. Well, the comeback hopes are out the window now. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, it's a done deal. It's wrap time for this group.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
Knocks it loose. Here's DeRozan. Raptors get it back. Patterson dishes to DeRozan. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. You have to think at this point up.
LeBron, you have
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot.
They asked an awful...
And that's a wrap. For Shaq, Kenny the Jet, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you for more of the NBA Conference Finals as the series continues. Good night, everybody.
On some chill, we go.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, NBA playoff fans. We're about to start Game 4 of the conference finals here on 2K Sports. Shaq's here. The Jet is here. I'm Ernie Johnson. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Toronto Raptors. For the Raptors, Game 3, a bitter loss. These home fans hoping they can rally back and provide something to cheer about this time around. And Kenny, a monster elimination game tonight. If you're the underdog and fighting for your playoff lives, what do you do to turn the tide in this series?
Oh, you got to play like there's no tomorrow, Ernie. Every 50-50 ball, those are those balls that are just rolling down the court. You got to get those. Every second chance opportunity will win. So, you know, those small battles win the big war.
You know, it takes only one big win to get that momentum back on your side. That happened for me and D-Wade back in 06 when we were down against Dirk in the Mavericks 02.
Got an electric crowd here at Toronto's Air Canada Centre. Hi again, we welcome you to our broadcast of the NBA playoffs here on... Now for the Raptors. Biyombo is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. John Lure comes in for Patrick Patterson. Powell, he's checked in for DeMar Carroll. And it's Joseph in for DeMar DeRozan. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Riza comes in for Kenneth Faried. Gary Harris is checked in for Smith. And Freak subbed in for Kyrie Irving. So on the floor for Cleveland. Freak, he's in at point guard. Trevor Ariza out there with LeBron James. Then there's Harris. And it's Fry in at the 5 spot. The Cavaliers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good, LeBron. And both free throws good for LeBron. Raptors leading by 4. Now Lowry. He's got 8. They set the screen. Here's Powell. Ariza covering. Clock is at 3. Unloads from 13. And he hits the jump shot. Powell's got his second bucket of the night.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Freak passes to Ariza. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry.
You could tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Here's Freak. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Freak's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
There's the screen. Inside, Joseph. Shot is off. Some solid defense from Harris.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play. That's going to send Kyle Lowry to the line. That one is on Ariza. The Raptors shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Toronto ahead. They lead by 7. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And a chance to hear from point guard Kyle Lowry about the chemistry of this Raptors team. They're all pulling in the same direction. The question is whether or not that team unity. Some changes for Toronto. Lewis checked in for Patterson. For DeMarre Carroll. And it's Lowry in for Joseph. For the Cavaliers, Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with John Lewis. And it's Powell in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And it's Lowry penetrating. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Freak with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 6. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on DeRozan. And let's keep your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They've definitely had a hot hand from 3-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They're also having a lot of success from the free throw line tonight. You always want to cash in from there.
And Harris drops them both. Toronto leading by 4. Powell kicks to Lowry. He dishes it to Valanciunas. That's good.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Powell kicks to Lowry. Knocks down the 3 ball. Lowry's got 14 points for the game.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him. That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
And it's Freak missing. Toronto's gone to the 3-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Outside DeRozan. Oh, that's blocked. And that'll be